Welcome, esteemed gentlemen. In a world full of noisy lions, the quiet wolf stands out. Sigma males, the unorthodox archetype, possess a mystique that has left many captivated, intrigued, and often totally bewildered. Unlike the bold alpha or the laid-back beta, a Sigma male doesn't announce himself when he walks into a room. He may not roar, but there's an unmistakable presence that's hard to ignore, a silent strength that speaks louder than words. Studies have shown that nonconformists often score higher on emotional resilience. And if there's anyone who embodies that trait, it's the Sigma male. He's the guy who not only walks his own path, but practically paves it as he goes. Perhaps he doesn't know where that path will lead, but he walks it anyway, probably in a worn-out leather jacket and a mysterious smirk. Why are women irresistibly drawn to him? Well, it's not just because he's the kind of guy who can fix a flat tire in the rain and then look like he planned it. He offers something that's rare today, an intense sense of individuality mixed with an undeniable allure. In a society constantly shouting for attention, he quietly commands it without even trying. So, let's dive deep into why the Sigma male has become every woman's desire, and why he might just be the last great mystery left. Number 1. Tuned into unspoken energy. Sigma males are experts at picking up on unspoken vibes and hidden emotions. While most people are busy listening to what's being said, he's tuned into what isn't. Those small shifts in body language, quick glances, or changes in tone that everyone else misses. It's almost as if he's got a radar for what's going on beneath the surface, and he knows how to read a room in a way that feels almost intuitive. This isn't the same as just being a good listener. He's listening with a kind of attention that picks up everything unsaid, and his instincts about people are usually spot on. This knack for understanding the unspoken can be downright eerie. People find themselves wondering, how did he know I was feeling that? It's as if he's a step ahead emotionally, often sensing a shift in mood before the person themselves even realizes it. His emotional intelligence is subtle but sharp, so much so that it can feel like he's got a sixth sense. It's not that he's psychic, he's just fully present in a way most people aren't, able to focus on details that others overlook entirely. And the best part? He's not one to call attention to his insight. He might notice you're having a rough day, but instead of making a big show about it, he'll just quietly adjust his approach, maybe lighten the mood with a dry comment or give you the space he can tell you need. It's the kind of attentiveness that makes people feel seen without feeling exposed. He's not trying to analyze or fix anyone, he just gets it. And this low-key emotional awareness is a big reason why people find him so unexpectedly comforting and compelling. It's like he understands people even when they can't put their feelings into words. At number 2, authentic masculinity, not performative. Sigma males possess a masculinity that isn't put on for show or anyone else's approval. They don't feel the need to prove themselves with loud, stereotypical displays of toughness. Instead, they bring a quiet strength that speaks for itself. This isn't the kind of masculinity that's about flashy gestures or bravado. It's subtle, grounded, and natural. You won't find them flexing to impress or competing for dominance, because that's simply not who they are. They don't have to act the part because they are the part, an authenticity that runs deep and is genuinely rare. This realness creates a kind of masculinity that feels stable, trustworthy, and frankly refreshing. While others might put on a tough exterior as a defense, a Sigma is already comfortable in his own skin. He doesn't need to project strength because he genuinely has it. It's the type of quiet confidence that doesn't have to announce itself, it's just there, solid and steady. This grounded nature allows him to connect with others on a deeper level, free from the layers of performance and ego that often get in the way. What's more, because he isn't tangled up in trying to look a certain way or fit a certain mold, he brings a strong sense of respect and openness to his relationships. He sees his partner as an equal, rather than someone to control or impress. His masculinity isn't about power or dominance, it's about integrity and respect. And in a world where masculinity often feels staged or exaggerated, the Sigma's quiet strength is an irresistible quality. It's masculinity without the mask, unfiltered, real, and because of that enduring. Number 3, absolutely integrity, even when unseen. Sigma males operate with an integrity that doesn't waver based on who's around or what's popular at the moment. Their actions aren't guided by the need to impress, gain approval, or even be acknowledged. They simply follow their own inner code. This moral compass is deeply ingrained, and it's not swayed by outside influences or what others might think of them. In a world where so many people adjust their behavior depending on who's watching, the Sigma's consistency can be both surprising and refreshing. What sets them apart is that they stick to their principles even when no one else is around. They don't need an audience to do the right thing, and they certainly don't feel the need to broadcast their good deeds. If they believe in something, they'll stand by it, regardless of whether it's convenient or noticed. This steadfastness builds a kind of trust that's hard to find. Others sense that a Sigma's values are rock solid, and because he's consistent, people feel they can truly rely on him. This authenticity is part of what makes them so respected. There's no pretense, no posturing. What you see with a Sigma is what you get, and what you get is someone who's genuinely dependable. He's not the type to break his word or compromise his values to fit in, which is rare enough to stand out on its own. People may not always understand him, but they can count on him. His integrity isn't flashy, but it's unbreakable, and that quiet strength draws in others who admire a person who's solid, real, and unwavering. At number 4, freedom without recklessness. Sigma males have an undeniable love for freedom, but unlike some, they don't confuse it with recklessness. While they value independence and don't want to be held back, they also understand the importance of balance. A Sigma isn't out there living on the edge just for the thrill of it or making impulsive decisions that could jeopardize his goals. He knows that true freedom doesn't come from being wild or chaotic. It comes from making choices that align with his principles and goals, and from the sense of control and self-responsibility he maintains over his life. This unique balance makes Sigma males both exciting and dependable in relationships. They bring a sense of adventure because they're naturally drawn to exploring new ideas, places, and experiences. But this isn't the kind of excitement that comes at the expense of stability. He's not about to uproot his life on a whim. Instead, his sense of freedom is more about following his own path in a way that doesn't hurt others or disrupt the stability he values. In relationships, this means he's a steady, emotionally secure partner. He can support his partner's needs without feeling like his freedom is threatened, and he's able to enjoy life's adventures without dragging anyone into chaos. Sigmas often have a firm grip on what matters most to them, which helps them avoid the pull of temptations that don't serve their long-term purpose. This combination of independence and responsibility makes him a rare type of partner, one who brings a refreshing mix of excitement and calmness. He's self-assured and trustworthy, which allows his partner to feel secure even as he encourages them to pursue their own freedoms. It's freedom with a foundation, and in a relationship, that balance is worth its weight in gold. Number 5, observant to a fault. Sigma males are observant to a level that can be almost unsettling. They pick up on the tiniest details, things most people breeze right past. A slight hesitation in someone's voice, a quick glance away, or the smallest change in tone doesn't escape their attention. Where others might miss subtle cues, the Sigma male zeroes in, taking mental notes and piecing together what others may never even notice. This heightened awareness isn't just about seeing what's in front of him, it's about truly understanding the unspoken parts of human interaction. This level of attention makes him an unusually perceptive partner, friend, or colleague. He knows when someone is having an off day before they say a word, and he picks up on people's feelings without needing an explanation. This isn't because he's trying to analyze or dissect anyone. It's just that he's wired to take in everything around him in a way that feels almost instinctual. This sensitivity can feel intense because he often understands a person's emotions or motivations before they've even processed them themselves. For those close to him, this observant nature can be incredibly comforting. He doesn't just listen, he genuinely understands. People feel seen in a way that's both rare and grounding, as if he's paying attention not just to what's said, but to everything in between. He's the kind of person who remembers the little things that matter. sometimes even the things others don't realize they're revealing. However, because he's so attuned, he can sometimes pick up on things he'd rather not see, making his awareness both a gift and a burden. But this depth of perception ultimately allows him to connect in a way that feels authentic, compassionate, and genuinely rare, leaving people feeling understood on a level they rarely experience. Number 6. Adventurous mind, not always outwardly. Sigma males possess an inner world that's alive with ideas, questions, and explorations, even if they don't wear it on their sleeve. While they might seem calm or reserved on the surface, their minds are constantly on the move, jumping between interests, pondering big questions, or even mapping out hypothetical scenarios just for the thrill of it. This mental adventurism isn't something they flaunt or try to impress others with. It's simply who they are. They explore their own beliefs, challenge their own thoughts, and are often drawn to deep, sometimes unconventional ideas. This makes them incredibly engaging and intellectually stimulating partners, even if they don't come off as overly expressive. When they do choose to open up, they draw people into their inner universe, a space filled with unique insights, offbeat theories, and fascinating perspectives. They're the type to bring up a thought-provoking question out of nowhere, or spark conversations that veer off the beaten path. With them, small talk fades fast, replaced by discussions that feel meaningful and refreshing. Being around a Sigma's mind feels like a journey in itself. Their conversations can pull you into new ways of thinking, inspiring you to explore ideas you might not have considered. And because they're so genuine in their curiosity, there's a lightness to these exchanges. They're not out to prove they're smarter or more enlightened than anyone else. Instead, they're simply sharing what interests them, and that authenticity is part of what makes them so magnetic. It's not loud or flashy, but for those who appreciate depth, a Sigma's mental world is an adventure that's hard to resist. Number 7. Effortless charisma. Sigma males possess an effortless charisma that sets them apart in a world often dominated by loud personalities seeking validation. Instead of pushing to be noticed or admired, they carry a quiet confidence that's almost magnetic. It's the kind of charm that doesn't shout for attention. Instead, it subtly invites it. When they enter a room, it's not with a grand entrance or a demand for recognition. They simply exist, and somehow that presence speaks volumes. This natural allure comes from their genuine disinterest in trying to impress anyone. They're not chasing after compliments or accolades, which paradoxically makes them more appealing. People are drawn to their authenticity. They can sense that a Sigma male isn't performing or putting on a facade. There's a realness in how they interact with others, a steadiness that creates an immediate sense of comfort. This lack of neediness allows for more organic connections, free from the usual pressures of social dynamics. Additionally, this effortless charisma means they often engage with people on a deeper level. Because they're not wrapped up in seeking approval, they're more likely to listen and respond thoughtfully, which fosters genuine connections. Conversations with them tend to feel meaningful rather than superficial, as they have a knack for making others feel valued and understood. In social situations, Sigma males don't rely on bravado or dominance to establish their place. They do it simply by being themselves. This understated confidence is what makes them intriguing. People often find themselves wanting to learn more about these enigmatic figures, drawn in by the authenticity that's so refreshing. With a Sigma, there's no need for flashy displays, just a quiet strength that resonates, leaving a lasting impression without the need for theatrics. Number 8. Empowerment through relationship. Sigma males are uniquely positioned to empower women in their lives, creating relationships that are not only supportive but also inspiring. They understand the importance of independence and personal aspirations, and they actively encourage their partners to embrace their individuality. Unlike traditional relationship dynamics where one partner may feel overshadowed or confined, a Sigma male thrives on the notion that both individuals can shine in their own right. In a relationship with a Sigma, women often find themselves feeling more confident in pursuing their passions and ambitions. He celebrates their achievements, big and small, and his quiet confidence acts as a catalyst for their growth. Instead of competing for attention or validation, he genuinely enjoys seeing his partner succeed. This nurturing of each other's goals fosters an environment where both can thrive, creating a dynamic that feels invigorating rather than competitive. What's particularly empowering about a Sigma male is his ability to create space for women to explore their aspirations without the fear of judgment or criticism. He listens actively, values their thoughts, and respects their decisions, which reinforces their sense of agency. In this way, he serves as a trusted ally, providing encouragement while also respecting their need for autonomy. He doesn't impose his own ambitions on his partner, but rather facilitates an atmosphere where both can explore their paths freely. The relationship dynamic between a Sigma male and a strong, independent woman often leads to mutual upliftment. They inspire each other to reach new heights, share ideas, and collaborate in ways that enrich both of their lives. This partnership isn't about one person sacrificing for the other. It's about both individuals elevating each other to become their best selves. The result is a relationship that is not just about companionship, but a powerful alliance where each person's strengths are celebrated, making it a truly empowering experience for both partners. Number 9. Calm under pressure. Sigma males are renowned for their remarkable ability to remain calm under pressure, a trait that can be incredibly reassuring in stressful situations. When chaos reigns and emotions run high, these men tend to exhibit a quiet steadiness that not only grounds themselves, but also those around them. This calm demeanor is not a facade, it's an authentic part of who they are, born from their deep self-awareness and confidence in their capabilities. In high-stress environments, whether it's a work crisis, a personal setback, or even an unexpected emergency, a Sigma male doesn't panic or flail about. Instead, he assesses the situation with a level head, considering his options thoughtfully before taking action. This ability to think clearly when others might be losing their grip can be incredibly attractive to women who appreciate partners capable of navigating life's challenges without losing their cool. Rather than becoming flustered or overwhelmed, he provides a sense of stability that can make all the difference in difficult moments. Women often find this composure to be a comforting presence. It allows them to feel secure, knowing that they have a partner who can handle adversity gracefully. When faced with problems, a Sigma doesn't just react. He engages with the situation methodically, offering solutions and support rather than adding to the chaos. This quality instills trust as partners see that he can be relied upon in both good times and bad. Moreover, this calmness fosters a healthy emotional dynamic within the relationship. It encourages open communication and problem solving, allowing both partners to express their concerns and work through challenges together. The Sigma male's steady nature acts as a buffer against stress, promoting an atmosphere where both individuals can thrive, even when life gets tough. Ultimately, this ability to stay calm under pressure not only enhances the relationship but also inspires admiration and respect, creating a partnership built on mutual strength and resilience. Number 10. Selective vulnerability. While Sigma males are known for their emotional self-sufficiency and independence, they also possess a unique approach to vulnerability. They're not afraid to be vulnerable, but they're selective about who they share it with. This doesn't stem from a lack of trust, but rather a deep understanding of the significance of genuine connection. When a Sigma chooses to open up, it's because he has found someone he deeply trusts and feels safe with, allowing for a level of honesty that's both raw and genuine. This selective vulnerability adds layers to their personality, making them more relatable and multidimensional. Unlike those who overshare their emotions indiscriminately, a Sigma male's openness feels special and intentional. When he does express his feelings or share his struggles, it's often profound, striking a chord that resonates deeply. People feel this authenticity, recognizing that he's revealing a part of himself that's typically guarded. This can foster a deeper bond, as it invites others to lower their own walls and be more open in return. Moreover, this willingness to be vulnerable in a safe space highlights the strength that comes from authenticity. Sigma males aren't interested in projecting an image of perfection. They understand that everyone has flaws and struggles. By embracing vulnerability, they challenge the stereotype that men must always be strong and unyielding. This courage to be real makes them relatable and human, allowing others to see that it's okay to express emotions and seek support. Ultimately, this combination of self-containment and selective vulnerability creates a dynamic personality that's both intriguing and comforting. People are drawn to the complexity of a Sigma male who can navigate the intricacies of human emotion while still maintaining a sense of strength and independence. In a world where vulnerability is often misinterpreted as weakness, the Sigma's open-heartedness stands out as a powerful testament to the strength found in being truly human. Sigma males embody a unique blend of traits that not only make them intriguing, but also incredibly desirable partners. Their effortless charisma, emotional self-sufficiency, and quiet confidence create a magnetic allure that draws women in without any need for bravado or attention-seeking behavior. These men possess a profound ability to empower their partners, encouraging independence and personal growth while maintaining a calm steadiness that reassures during life's inevitable challenges. With their observant nature and selective vulnerability, Sigma males foster deep emotional connections that allow for authentic relationships built on trust and mutual respect. They navigate life with a sense of adventure and intellectual curiosity, engaging those around them in meaningful conversations that stimulate and inspire. The balance they strike between freedom and responsibility makes them emotionally secure partners who can create a nurturing environment. Ultimately, it's the combination of these qualities that makes Sigma males every woman's desire. They are not just partners, they are allies, friends, and champions of personal growth. In a society that often values surface-level connections, Sigma males stand out as beacons of authenticity and strength. Their presence can transform relationships into empowering journeys, making them not just desirable companions, but invaluable partners in navigating life's complexities. Women are drawn to the richness of a Sigma male's character, knowing that with him they can share a life filled with adventure, support, and deep connection. If you found these insights into the qualities that make Sigma males so desirable and intriguing, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We dive deep into the dynamics of relationships, personal growth, and the traits that truly matter. Join our community to stay updated and explore more topics that can enrich your understanding and inspire your journey.